Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Osimhen, and it's Messi. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. And he's there to retrieve it. That pass has been well intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no...
Barella!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Leao. And that interception was... He's got the shot away! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost.
Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It is a corner. So will they make it count again? Keeper has taken decisive action. Thiaw. Barella. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's intervened well there. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Cristiano.
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs...
Decent hit! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe. And here's Messi. Can he put it away? Casemiro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam go into Mbappe! And he's quick to get it clear again. Mbappe, look at the space here. Bellingham! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to belt it away.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe! Barella. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Rafael Leao! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's been shifted off it. He's played him through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good alertness. And now the breakaway.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. He's in space and looking for options. Hakimi can get it clear. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Barella. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. He's having a good look here. Rafinha! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rafael Leao. Number 4, Messi. Number 95, Alessandro
75
Bastoni.
minutes played.
Number 3,
Valverde
Van Dijk.
calmly anticipates.
Number 16,
Vietnam
Rodri.
merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Number 7, Bellingham. Number 24, Vadio. Number
Valverde
11,
looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Number 17, Rice.
Vicario
Substitution
deals with it
taking place.
effortlessly. Alvarez. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Nicely aimed pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has been cut short.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. And here's Osimhen. And that's not going to reach.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior.
2 added
Bellingham.
minutes has been indicated.
Keeper sees it all the way. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the counter is on. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And a quick reminder today that parking in
So
the area
90
around
minutes
the
couldn't
stadium
produce
is
a
strictly
winner,
forbidden.
and we have
Please use
extra
parking
time.
provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Cristiano
Stern
Ronaldo.
test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra
Coming
time.
on the field. Number 20.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Erling Haaland.
Donnarumma
Number 2,
clears.
Marquinhos. Substitution in progress.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Just eases him off the ball. Alvarez. Valverde, and the shot! Valverde finds himself offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rice. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Got a shot away! Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. He's through here. Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Father of a boy in the green backpack. Kindly contact.
Yeah, it is
nearby
coming down to
member of
those
staff.
last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior. Interesting ball. Out to the right. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is a little undercooked. Rice. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get rid. Rice. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rice. Haaland. Hits one! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now he's off and running. Thuram. Mbappe. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thiaw cuts out the pass. Bellingham. That has been cut short. Back into the middle. Shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi, played in deep. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He's found the way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. And that has gone straight into touch. Still goalless at the moment. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Rafinha. Guardiola makes the interception. Rodri. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he cuts out the supply. Barella. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted upfield. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Barella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Barella. Pass is coming off. And the shot! Rafinha is flagged offside. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Thuram! Thuram! Oh, split second! second reaction.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries to get it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be 1 minute
To stoppage time. Whistle due any moment. Hakimi gets it clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Outside the stadium.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Guardiola. Messi. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham. Mbappe. And it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's Barella! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
In once more. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort!
550.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barella. Barella! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Barella really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Hakimi. And here's Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Rafinha. And they win it back again.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thuram. Oh, what a ball!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. This is promising. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Mbappe. Now it's Barella. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Rafinha. And he's onside. Here's Fel. Decent hit! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danger averted for now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played right into his path. Well, that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet.
Ah, he's given it away. There's the shot! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hakimi cuts it out. The ball is bounced loose now. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rodri gets it away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Walker. And he's managed to get rid. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. Alvarez, and he's managed to get free. Climbs up big, and it's a goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Keeper has taken decisive action.
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely measured pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Could move up a gear here. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And it's gone back to the keeper. Chance here to counter. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alvarez. Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. And he's straight offside. Fiddles it through, and he cuts out the supply. Played out to the left flank. Alvarez is wide and looking to get onto this. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great ball if he can get there. Real chance! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Thuram! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Keeper's got his work done.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That's a decent clearance. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Vietnam are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, they could be caught out. He's got the shot away! It's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're underway again. Nuno Mendes. Now he's off and running. Sané. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's been... And the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a mighty effort! And he's taking no chances there. Valverde. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. Bellingham. Osimhen. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendance for this
And
match
there's green grass ahead of him.
898.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Walker cuts out the pass. Mosquera. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, they can break here. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now the difference is... He's had a shot! No, not quite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Mbappe, he's had a hit! Cleared without complication. And he was alert to it. Now it's Osimhen.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, just Vinicius Junior! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hernandez, tidy with his distribution. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's got away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Valverde, and he's intervened well there. Now he's off and running. Chance here to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Casemiro can get it clear. Time and again they are repelled. Cross from Hakimi. Walker clears it away.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Some really good ball movement. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now the finish! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Thuram very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's played him through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hakimi. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Mbappe. Alvarez. And Casemiro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Sané. Rodri wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. So what can they make of this? And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away...
And the shot! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe. And here's Osimhen. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great hit! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vinicius Junior. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Vinicius Junior. Donnarumma claims it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's cut it out. Casemiro. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's quick to get it clear again. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's looking to set free a runner. Hernandez.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Here's Rodri. Little pass back. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Turner. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 5.
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth
Number
sense.
3, Van Dijk.
Bellingham
Number 24,
clips it so
Guardiola.
gently.
Coming on the field, number
And that's
20,
the end of that. It all started well enough.
Haaland. Number 8,
Well
Lorenzo
seen,
Pellegrini.
saw that coming.
That was well played,
21,
well stopped.
Number 15,
Hakimi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Matthias de Ligt. Substitution.
75 minutes played. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it has a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Header! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution in progress.
But there's going to be another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Walker defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha is flagged offside. Rafinha. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I think we're just about done here. Driving on and making good progress. That is great defending, so alert.
There will be 3 minutes
Osimhen.
added time.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Desperate defending required here. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary. He shifted it to the flank. And that has been cleared. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And that gets things running. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
And the pass is intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's going in strongly.
Platini. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Lahm. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Chance here to counter. Looking for the runner. He can run onto that. Platini. Rudiger gets a foot in here. So what can they make of this? And he's there to get it away. Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Not the most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once. It's a good spell of possession, this. Platini. Croatia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mbappe! Platini. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Gilberto Silva. Bellingham. Van Basten. And it's Vieira. It's Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gilberto Silva. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
Up he goes! Goal! Croatia! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Eto'o.
Croatia really should be happy to let this half run out now. And
can he put it away? No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gerrard. Oh, good read. Lahm. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time with a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Croatia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Croatia are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Croatia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6, le numéro 9. À leur place,
Here we go again,
le
then.
numéro 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 2, Fabio Cannavaro.
Cruyff. Well, they can break here. Strong running down that left flank. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Eto'o. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lahm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge is looking to set free a runner. And that has been clubbed away. It's come through and he's had a quick... And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Opts to... He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's headed upfield. Eto'o, chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Turns and goes back. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Mbappé,
pour ce match,
and Croatia can counter-attack now.
649.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gilberto Silva. Oh, well played. Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Croatia do have a chance to counter here. Van Basten. Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11. Eto'o.
We have got changes
Le
here
numéro
from
20.
both sides, in
Le
fact.
numéro 19.
We have got
Le
ourselves a
numéro 8.
game here.
Girard.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole
Le
complexion
numéro
of this
22.
one. They have the
Le
momentum
numéro
now.
21. Le numéro 23.
Shevchenko.
Le numéro 24.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header! And the ball's come loose here.
Croatia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cantona.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. Lahm. Oh, good read. Referee's given a throw.
Attention, changement.
Cantona. Here's Rodri, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Lahm. Shevchenko. Rodri. That has been cut short. Just 5 minutes left. And the flag has stayed down. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Son Heung-min goes short. That is good strength. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Can he get away here? Great chance!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Rijkaard cuts it out, and it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde goes steaming forward. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there goes the final whistle. Croatia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it. And they've come through very, very solidly.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Lahm.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finish.
It's Gerrard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Eto'o. Lahm. And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to... Great hit! Schmeichel with the clearance. Engages and forces him off the ball. Croatia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Platini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Shot could be on. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Lahm.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And the counter is on. Vieira. Lahm. Eto'o. That is great defending, so alert. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Mbappe. And it's Lahm. Mbappe! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Short changes him with that pass. Gullit. And he's in. Van Basten! Can he stop it going out? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rijkaard. Platini. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eto'o. That is a great pick out. And it's Eto'o. Look at the space here. He's dealt with that really well. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
Croatia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Croatia head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back underway. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
In for a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Thuram. Forwards and with intent. Nicely weighted ball. Platini. Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A one... And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh no, this does not look good. Cruyff.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Gerrard.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Hullet. Thuram. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Platini.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. well stopped.
Played over towards the opposite flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 19, le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 13, Neymar. Le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Cantona. Nice interception, well timed.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Croatia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Now he's off and running. Thuram. Croatia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Eto'o. And he's there to belt it away.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a delicate ball. Cantona. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. And the finish! And that is the last effort of the game. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Just eases him off the ball. Van Basten might just make this. Nice sequence of passes this. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Lovely feet. Lahm, there's no flag! That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come from me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good alertness.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bellingham did just about enough to... Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tomiyasu calmly anticipates. Bellingham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Eto'o, now it's Gullit, and he's in on goal! Cruyff is flagged offside. Lahm. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
There's the hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Croatia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Yeah. It's Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has...
And the shot! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. And it's Lahm. And it's Cruyff. That has been cut short.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Pullet. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Nous rappelons à l'intention de nos spectateurs qu'ils sont tenus de voir avec modération. Toute personne au comportement visiblement étrange ou inapproprié...
So off we go once more.
Merci.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for the run. And it's Lahm. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini. Lahm. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. This is promising. Oh, important interception.
Eto'o, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that is asking. Real chance! In he goes again. He has done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72
Yeah, that does look a foul.
306.
Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Platini. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Thuram cuts it out. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Platini. That's an excellent interception. Cruyff. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Lahm. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Croatia really are showing all the necessary urgency.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! Croatia are back in business!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 19.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Le numéro 23. Le numéro 24. Attention, changement.
And here's Eto'o. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Gullit. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And has a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Lahm gets it away. Mackay. Short changes him with that pass. Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him
Il y
there.
aura 2 minutes de temps
Lahm.
additionnel.
2 minutes to be added on. Owen. Owen gets flagged offside. Platini. And here's Eto'o. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner. And we have extra time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 2, Fabio Cannavaro. Le numéro 11.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Le numéro 9.
Croatia displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And it's Lahm. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Mbappe. Nice control. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there's the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the runner. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. Oh, what has happened here? Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. And that is a little undercooked. Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Rijkaard gets it away. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Changement.
And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Shevchenko has got himself a free kick. And here's Mbappe. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Rodri. And the ball's a good one here. That's good play. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Platini really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Shevchenko tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Owen. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Owen next in line, and here he is.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Cantona is the man who's second in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to draw level. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Croatia are looking for comfort. That's a good penalty. And they're two up. Paris Saint-Germain at the point of no return. What poise! What noise!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. That's won it! Croatia have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.